everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. I usually upload on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Sunday, and I will sometimes throw in another video sometimes. So hit that bell so you get notified each time I upload a new one. All right, so today I'm not going to do a Valentine's today. I'm just going to do this little treat box. Isn't it stinking adorable? It's so little. I've never made one this little before, I don't think. This is holding two Hershey's Nuggets, and I also decorated those. I don't want to take it apart. I'll show you as we go what's in it. But and then I decided, since it is around Valentine's, some of you still might want to make some Valentines, so I did this one. And this one is using the Meant to Be. And this is in our annual catalog. This is from last year. It's a really, really cute bundle. So, well, it's the Meant to Be stamp set. And then you can use your Be Mine hearts, because this heart right here cuts out this larger heart. I did fussy cut the little heart. And then also, oh, this is on there too. That's the little white piece that I have behind it. I layered behind it. But for this one, this is the one I'm going to share. You can make them for any occasion, so I wanted to show you that. This one I'm using the Sweet Strawberry bundle, because I'm using the little flowers on here with the punch. This is the Strawberry Builder punch. You know I love this one. I've already done a tutorial with this one. The Designer Series paper is from a different bundle. It is the Hydrangea Hill Designer Series paper, and I've been dying to use this. I absolutely love this Designer Series paper. It's just so pretty. But look at all the patterns on this. They look kind of watercolor washed. Some of them do. And look at, isn't that gorgeous? This is what I'm using on today's project. But I love the prints. And there is a bundle that goes with this. And I love this too. I almost used this, but I thought in the video you probably wouldn't see the pattern on there because it has little flowers on it. So I decided to use the other one. But look at this sheet. You can do a great, beautiful scrapbooking page with that. But this is just so beautiful. So this is what I'm using for the box today. This one right here. So let's go ahead and get started with it. Okay, so for this, we are going to use, this time I'm not using, I used Blackberry Bliss on this one. This time I'm using Gorgeous Grape. This is 5 by 3.5. You can make probably 3 out of an A4 sheet of cardstock. And then we're matting it, and you are going to mat, one piece is going to be 1 1/4 by 1 3/4. And then you need one piece that is 5/8 by 1 3/4, and then you need 2 that are 5/8 by 1 1/4. And this is to mat the box itself. Then you need 2 pieces for your Hershey's Kisses, not Kisses, your Hershey's Nuggets, and these are 1 by 3. All right, so let's first go ahead and put these on our nuggets. And I'm gonna just use some of our Stampin' Seal Plus, but I did use my tear and tape on the other one, but to try to make this a little bit faster, just put one bit on each end, and then you're just going to wrap it. I know a lot of you have seen how to wrap these before because this has been around for a long time, but I haven't done a box like this before. So, all right, so then we're going to just do these two. And then we'll have those all ready to go. This is the side that opens, so I always put it on this side so it doesn't pop open. I think it helps to just put it on the opposite, go in the opposite way. All right, so that is that. Let's go ahead and score our box. It is so cute. I just love how it turned out. It's so little. So we are going to score on the 5-inch side. And we're going to score it at 1/2, 1 1/4, 2 3/4, and 3 1/2. And then you're going to turn it, and you're going to score it at 3/4 and 2 3/4, or 3/4 on each side. And that is going to be it. All right, so now to cut this, on the 1/2 inch side here, we are going to cut just above, I hope you can see this, just above this score mark, the second score mark. And then you're just going to cut down here because we're going to put flaps on the inside. You know, I love the little flaps. So you're creating your own little flap right there. Going to do the same, cut down this side, and then just cut just above that other score mark. So these are going to be our inside flaps right here. I'm going to cut in on these so it folds into our box really nice. And then we're going to cut up each one of these. So you can absolutely make this into any box for any occasion, birthdays. I just happened to do a just for you because I wanted to use the flowers and I wanted to use this designer series paper. All right, so we are going to sharpen all our score marks. And you want to put your adhesive on this end because this is going to be the front of your box and you want to bring this forward like that and line it up. I didn't sharpen that one. All right, so I'm going to use again my Stampin' Seal Plus. And we are going to pull those up. Line those up there. Make sure you got it lined up really nice. All right, so there is our little box. It's going to fold close like this. Now let's go ahead and put in our nuggets. And they're so cute. Oh, I need to make sure you push back that. You can even put a little glue dot behind them to keep them in the right spot because they will move your nuggets around. In fact, I need to do that. I need to grab a couple glue dots because they get in the way. The little flaps get in the way. So this way they will be up against the side of the box. It's going to make it easier for you. You can even put adhesive on those when you close up the box. It just makes it easier this way though. All right, now we'll put in our Hershey's Nuggets. And they fit in there really tightly, so you might have to jiggle them around a little bit, but look at, they fit perfect in there. All right, so then close it up. And I'm using the sheer ribbon that is Gorgeous Grape. Oh my gosh, I love this ribbon. This is also new. It coordinates with that hydrangea bundle. We have to mat these first before we put the ribbon on though. So I'm going to use my regular Stampin' Seal. And we're going to mat these. So this one is for the front. If you want to mat the back, just cut 2 of these. I'm not matting the back. And then this one's for the top. I used wet glue before, but we're going to make this work. I really am gotten so used to the wet glue. I just really like to be able to move it around and everything. You have that little wiggle time on it. But I thought I'd try to make this a little bit quicker. These go really fast, by the way. So then if you want the back matted, you can mat the back as well. All right, so let's get our ribbon. And we're going to cut. Let's cut it this way. I may have to cut it again because they might be a little bit long. Now I'm using this well-suited twine. It comes in a 2-pack and it's got this kind of navy twine in it, which goes with this paper too. So let's make sure I have it long enough. And I always will tie a knot first, tie it like this first, because it's so hard for me to do this for some reason. I guess because I don't have an extra hand here to work with it. Let's see, put this on this way. And I like to get it tied down tight. So make sure you pull the ribbon up. And you can pull this until it's tight. And then I'm just going to tie a bow. I'll end up cutting this a little bit because I like the bow to be small. You know, it really is so funny how I can do this. When I'm making the first project, I can do this and it'll go so smooth. I won't have to retie anything. And then it comes to doing the project. There's always something. So there you go. We got the little bow on there. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp. So I'm going to grab some of my basic white cardstock. And we're going to stamp with, this time we're going to stamp with Gorgeous Grape. I used the Blackberry Bliss before. Let's hope this is going to be dark enough. So I'm going to stamp 2 of the flowers. And then we're going to use the Highland Heather for the inside. You can also stamp off and then stamp again with the same Gorgeous Grape. Aren't they cute? They're such cute flowers. And then I'm going to use the Gorgeous Grape again, and we are going to stamp the Just For You. You can use whatever sentiments that you like. And I am going to use a 1-inch circle punch to punch that out. And then I'm using my Strawberry Builder punch to punch out these flowers. So let's get these lined up. There is a way that these line up, by the way. All right, so we have our flowers. And we are ready to put this on. Now when I put this on, I'm putting it on the ribbon part, but you're going to still have to undo the ribbon because when I put the flowers on, it ends up holding, like on this heart one, you can just slide this belly band off because this heart is attached to the ribbon. But on the other one where I put the flowers, you do have to untie it to get into it. That's why I didn't want to open it and really mess it up. So we're using dimensionals. And we're going to put one on each of these. I do like the Gorgeous Grape, I think, better. I like this lighter color. I'm going to put one on each side, and then we're using these gorgeous pearls. These are our pastel pearls. This is also goes with that hydrangea bundle, or the suite. And let's use the lighter pearls this time. I used the darker ones, but we're going to use the light ones this time for the centers. These are so beautiful. And then there you have it. So here's that, and then here's a Valentine version if you want to do a Valentine version. Aren't they sweet? They're so cute. They're so little. By the way, they are 2 inches by 1.5 inches, and then it's 3/4 inches wide. All right, everyone, I hope you have a blessed day. If you need any products, you can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. This is the January hostess code for this month. Have a blessed one, everyone, and I will catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.